So we can't talk about training without thinking about the cost. And again, we have other presentations which focus on financial aid for students, but we just want to highlight some of the great financial aid resources that are out there for students. And so first we want to speak about the Vsac resources. So these are the three primary resources that we help students with related to financial aid for training such as the ones we're speaking about. But I would just like to say that there are sometimes other creative resources that we're able to specifically help out with. So the Vermont Grant, the Vermont Advancement Grant, which was formerly known as the non-degree grant, is really popular. It helps Vermonters enhance their job skills and improve their employability. And it helps with students for this current academic year with up to $3,000 if they qualify toward their training program. It's an excellent resource, and we love to help students apply for this. We also have this great Curtis Credential of Value, or COV, training scholarship. Students must be working with a Vsac counselor to be nominated for this scholarship and meet some other criteria. But if they qualify, this can cover between $500 and $1,500 towards the cost of that training program. Another great resource that we're really excited about. Some of the training programs we're speaking about will qualify for the Vermont Grant as well. So programs that qualify for what we call Title IV or more traditional college funding. Sometimes it can get a little complicated thinking about, well, do I go for this grant or that grant? Which is the best option for me? And again, that can be a deeper conversation. So what we encourage people to do is just work with one of us. We will look at your situation, we'll look at the training programs that you're considering, and we will help you find the right path to get the most financial aid that you might be able to qualify for to help make that training a reality. So this is intended to give you a good brief on some of those resources, but again, we'll help you with the nitty-gritty to make it all come together.
And we just thought we would highlight some of the partners who we work with statewide, who also have funding available depending on the student's eligibility and what they're pursuing. But we often work closely with Department of Labor with their WIOA program, which we mentioned before, and oftentimes they can assist with gaps in covering tuition, but also in other expenses related to the educational pursuit for the student. We also work closely with Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, and many times they have some resources available as well, oftentimes to cover uncovered expenses, usually things like books and sometimes technology. If a student has been a veteran or is currently in the military, we always encourage them to make sure they're aware of and accessing any of the resources that the Veterans Administration may have for them. Many of our participants also are in the Reach Up program around the state, and Reach Up has a lot of resources to help students as well. So we work closely with all our partners, and we refer back and forth, and we work as a team. We try to make sure that we can shore up whatever is needed with whatever is possible. And then locally, there's many other kind of organizations that may not be available statewide, but that people work with that sometimes have resources available of different types, different pots of money, different grants, scholarships, that kind of thing. So I'll just give an example. The Community Kitchen of Vermont, Community Kitchen Academy, which has training in Barre and in Burlington. They also have some funding available through the food bank, the Vermont Food Bank, and so they also can supplement what's available for students.